This is to Congresswoman Alexandria Cortez from First Federal Circuit Court of Appeals, United States Supreme Court Deputy Disciplinary Counsel, Judge Christopher Mark Michael Phillips. It's a letter Mrs. Cortez regarding to big business in the Bronx in respect to Article 1, Section 8 of the United States Constitution and my securities purchased under United States Senate Armed Forces Committee member Hillary Rodham Clinton in the year of 2007. Dear Alexandria Cortez, my name is Christopher Yard Marquis Michael Var Phillips C. I am the victim witness and silver author in both public sector and private sector derivatives produced and to be produced pursuant to Article 1, Section 8 of the United States Constitution. There are issues of law and issues of fact that are called into state and federal questions regarding to my personal jurisdiction, chamber, and jurisdiction of appointment, territory of Puerto Rico, District of Columbia. On December 27, 2007, I was released from the Kershaw Corrections Department 4848 Gold Mine Highway, Lancaster, South Carolina, and transported by motor vehicle vessel as special interest to the United States Supreme Court for intellectual property trade agreements contracted for contingent contract obligations, duties, and orders, derivative contract financial entitlements, appraised value accreditation, future contract reservations, estate resettlement, and final accountings, in due regard to evidence in the transfer and delivery of properties and payment transfer upon prioritized federal lien creations and tax post-productions, petition under contingent orders of conservators, guardians, and holders of persons, places, and things. Today is actually about Thursday, but I wrote this on Tuesday, March 29, 2022, 9:40 a.m. I'm in both administrative and laborist duties for residential and business estate renovation, resettlement, and repossession. It is an issue of fact that the aggravated identity thefts committed by private sector corporate members of various music groups, news media, presses within your jurisdiction of election is in both civil and criminal actions against my personal, residential, and business estates, and open and notorious adverse possession of properties forfeited and obtained under false pretenses and unfair deceptive trade agreements during the period of bailout. Breach of marriage contract agreement is the one single act of negligence that did result in a sequence of events prohibited by law and punishable by forfeiture of the 13th Amendment right, by mass coercive political activities formerly in action within various states of insurrection. During my wrongful imprisonment within the condition of insurrection and revolt, I did dutifully perform martial arts in both private and public personal defense under the vestation of state and federal constitutional authorities, and was accredited merit, promotion, and financial freedoms. I request your intervention for the rightful appropriation of wrongfully appropriated security interests. Wrongfully appropriated security interests. Immediately pursuant to Article 1 of the United States Constitution, Alicia Aguero Cooks is hereby summoned for both public and private sector interrogations regarding South Carolina Code of Law 1575-60, sham legal processes, abandonment, and voidable marriage contract agreements and actions for over a decade against activities and coercive political activities. We understand this thing called public relations, and we know how it has affected the armed forces and our native jurisdiction of Puerto Rico.